Running is the new eating disorder. Do I sound crazy? Well, watch the whole video and see if you think so. Hello and welcome to Queendom TV. Today I'm going to be talking about why I feel running has become the new eating disorder. Now, as somebody who's had a lot of exposure to fitness, I've had training in fitness, I've done fitness, yada, 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 yada. I like to observe the fitness community because fitness community is very, very interesting. And especially how much people can become obsessed. I think everybody should have a healthy amount of, exercise in their life, and knowing what you're eating and eating what's good for your body, eating what's going to help your body function at its absolute best, giving it the fuel that it needs in macro and micronutrients and everything. But I have an issue where I feel like some people are taking this fitness thing to another new eating disorder, that is just a changed version of other eating disorders. Because we're used to the A eating disorder, the one where people, the ones that people binge and purge, we know about that, or people maybe take laxatives, or there's all different types of eating disorders, or maybe they just eat really, really small amounts of food and torture themselves that way. And by the way, I'm not trying to talk about any of this flippantly. I think it's all very serious. And that's actually why I'm mentioning this and why I'm talking about fitness, because I don't want us to ever overlook an area that could be really affecting people negatively. And I kind of feel like with this whole fitness industry, some people are so obsessed, like to the point where it's like, this has to be an eating disorder, Maybe that's just in my opinion. I think that because for a lot of people, they're stuck to very, very strict routines. I think as other people who've said who've had eating disorders, they always say, that the key thing that they experience coming out, or a lot of them say the key thing they experience coming out of it is that now they can live a freer life where they can just go out and eat with their friends and not be overthinking it. And they are more available in general. And I think that's one of the things I notice about people who are this running thing. A lot of people are really are less able to do things, because they're running, because they're this, I guess running is one of the better ones because you kind of have to carb load, as some of them do. But also a lot of them are actually getting a lot of negative effects on their body, maybe in their knees, maybe in their ankles. And it's actually costing their body. And at a young age, they're really destroying their bodies as a result of running, just to continue running. And again, that to me is like, why are you torturing yourself? Anything that you do should be good for you and you should be feeling better. You shouldn't be having to become injured as a result of doing something that you're supposed to be doing. I don't think that it makes sense that way, and you're going to damage your body that way. And that's why I kind of start to see it as an eating disorder. And I just use running as a starting point, but really I'm seeing fitness as a whole, because people are unable to live normal lives because they're obsessed with sticking to macros. I really think so many people talk about the intuitive eating and stuff like that. I think that was how it was always supposed to be. I think we were always supposed to have a healthy relationship with food. We don't have to overthink macro and micronutrients and all of that. I feel like a lot of that is because now we eat a lot of processed foods. We eat a lot of things that we don't really know what's inside of them. But I think if we were eating a natural based diet where we're eating things that are not, conjured up in a lab and stuff like that, or adulterated in a lab and things like that, or even fortified, I think it would be, and we were giving our body what it needs. Our body does tell you. And that's what a lot of people who come out of eating disorders will say, that, they now, rather than trying to do, they tried dieting even at some point now, or in fitness, now they're doing intuitive eating. I think that was always how it was supposed to be. And unfortunately, we've not been able to see or experience that to the fullest extent that we're supposed to, because at the end of the day, people become so obsessed with just looking perfect, making sure they only eat 1,500 calories and then go to the gym and burn off 1,000 calories, in 30 minutes, and then do this and then do that. It just becomes, because I feel like eating disorders are about having control and being in control of something and obsessing over that control. That's what I get, the idea that I get from people. And the fact that, and obsessing about maybe trying to get abs, obsessing about trying to lose 10 stone or whatever. And I feel like that for me is becoming just the same as a lot of other eating disorders. But anyways, I'm just introducing the subject. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you're enjoying my video, and check out all my other videos. I've got so much different content. And like the video if you did like it. I would love to hear from you guys, and I'd love for you to tune in and see what I've got coming soon, because I've got plenty other videos on the way for you all. God bless you all. Have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.